When did you find out that he was gay?
I actually found out on Halloween when he dressed up in drag. I have never...
She's full of what?
She's full of it. She has known since day one of her meeting me.
I have not.
Since since I turned 17 years old,
You're a liar.
She's known that you were gay.
Bisexual.
Bisexual.
I was bisexual at one time. When I married her, I took my vows seriously, and that was point blank.
Sure.
When you married her, you took your vows seriously?
Yes, I quit doing everything.
Had you changed your lifestyle?
Yes, I did. I never cheated on her. I never was with another man. Nothing. It was strictly me and her. That was it.
Okay, what happened on Halloween that brought this out?
He dressed up in drag, snagged the keys out of my hand, and said he was leaving to go in drag to perform. And I said, okay, that's it.
When you say dressed up in drags, Miss Files, what do you say?
Yes, he was wearing that dress right there.
What
my
dress?
She's jealous because I look better in it than she did.
Oh, yeah, right. I looked a lot better.
On Halloween, he wore your dress? And how did that make you feel?
Oh, it was horrible. I mean, because the man that I've loved all these years, that I've cared so much about.
If she loved me so much, why did she kick me out all the time? Every 2 to 3 weeks.
Because you couldn't keep a job.
Time.
How are you supposed to support kids if you can't keep a job? Tell me that.
You have children?
Yes, I have 2 of my children. Yes, ma'am.
2 of your children?
Yes, they're mine.
Now,
the
I
youngest
understand
supposedly is mine.
I
She's
understand
not.
that the youngest child is presumed to be his. Isn't that true?
She has my name. I was
She has his name.
told that she was mine.
When was that child born?
She was born March 21st of 97.
Now, I understand you took a paternity test to determine
Yes, I
whether
did.
this child belongs to Mr. Files or not?
Yes, we did.
Now, what makes you believe that you're the father?
Her adopted mother had came up to my work and told me that she was pregnant. I asked her, whose kid is it? Because we were separated for 7 months. She said for 7 months, she was pregnant with my kid.
So you were separated for 7 months before you found out that she was pregnant?
Yes.
And do you have any reason to believe that is not your child?
Yes.
What is that?
I have caught her several times. I even picked her up from her ex-husband's house where they both were wearing their underwear, and I'm sorry.
Oh, that's a lie.
When you are married,
That is
you do
a
not go to your
lie.
ex-husband's house and be dressed in your underwear, saying that
I
you're
don't think
letting
so.
your
That is a
ex-husband
lie.
visit his kid. You don't do that.
Miss Files, did he ever see you at your ex-husband's house?
Yes, but I was letting him visit my daughter Elizabeth. I didn't
And how
have
were
my
you dressed?
underwear on. I had my clothes on, my jeans and my T-shirt.
So
No,
you
she
weren't
didn't.
undressed?
No,
she
I
had
was not.
underwear and an overshirt on, and he was running around in
I
his boxers.
do not think so.
in
You're a
front
liar.
Of the oldest girl.
You're a liar.
You're a liar.
You're a liar.
I'm glad you caught
You
yourself.
are a liar.
No, you're the liar.
You are.
Well, okay, we've established
Don't
one
even-
thing. Both of you call each other liars. Have you been raising the child as your child?
I raised her as my own. I gave her my name. I was there when she was born. I was in the delivery room with her. I was also there when she had open heart surgery at 2 months old.
The child had open heart surgery
Yes,
at
she
2
had
months
2
old?
holes in her heart and a fetal blood vessel.
So now she had open heart surgery, born with a bad heart.
Yes.
Now you guys are about to destroy her heart again?
I love
Doesn't that feel pretty bad? Doesn't it make you feel pretty bad about that?
I love my girls.
But you're about to break her heart again.
I can't live through the hell no more, Your Honor. I can't.
Miss Files, what about that? The child had open heart surgery.
She don't need to be around that environment.
Suppose the DNA paternity tests say that he's not the father biologically. Has she been raised with believing he's the father?
Yes, she has.
And
Your
has he
Honor.
in every respect shown her the love of a father?
Yes, he has.
So what would you say about it if the DNA test says that he's not the father?
That'd be great, because I don't want anything else to ever to do with him again.
Can you separate your anger and step out of yourself and think about your child for a moment? Can you do that?
Yes, Your Honor.
What's your daughter's name?
Rebecca?
How do you think Rebecca would feel if you just snatched Mr. Files away from her all of a sudden?
She don't even hardly know him anymore.
Why?
Because every time we show her a video, she knows him from time to time when we show her videos, when we're watching videos.
Take a moment. Would you like a glass of water?
No, I'm all right.
What about you, Mr. Files? How would you feel if you were to lose contact with your daughter, or who you believe to be your daughter?
I'll always love her. She's been a big part of my life since she was born.
And what if the DNA paternity test says that you're not the biological father? Would you still want to be in her life?
Yes, I would.
Regardless of the fact that you would feel betrayed by her obvious affair with someone else if you're not the father? It's not the baby's fault.
It's not the baby's fault for what we have done.
And you can
But
separate.
I do love my daughter. I love both of my daughters.
So
I have raised Elizabeth as my own since she was 5 months old. Her first words were daddy, and she was looking right at me.
So now you have a second child that's about to be hurt in this relationship. You really want to do that to Elizabeth too?
He's not good for us.
He's not good for us, or he's not good for you?
He's not good for us, me and my children.
And why do you say he's not good for your daughters?
Because the lifestyle he's in. I don't want him around my kids whatsoever.
Well, this case is very complicated, and to be honest with you, it's pretty avoidable. I'm just going to be really straight up about this. This was extremely avoidable. Now, she claims that she had no idea that this guy swung for the other team until one Halloween he decided to dress up in drag. But let's just be honest here, guys. Let's, call a spade a spade. This guy right here, how could you not know? I mean, this guy clearly is screaming, I like to smoke the pole, if you know what I'm saying. And there's nothing wrong. He wants to do that. That's his choice. Everyone can choose to do such a thing. But for her to blame him and say, you lied to me, you did not tell me that you were into dudes, that is just not true. I bet you $1 million that this girl knew that he was absolutely willing to swing for the other team. I mean, look at him now. He's got the nails, the way he talks, the way he carries himself. It all kind of shows signs that she was in some sort of lavender marriage. But when it comes to situations like this where you don't know if you are the father of a situation, I feel for them. Because when you are there from day one, you raise the child from, birth till now, they look at you as a father, you look at them as your children, and then all of a sudden you are met with the result that you might not actually be the father. That is a devastating thing that you could ever experience. I feel like that's very devastating. So I don't know if I'm on the plaintiff's side. She seems like she's a little bit conniving and might be a little bit of a homophobe, which, I get it. If you don't want to be married to someone who likes, doing things with dudes, that's fine. I get it. But you're kind of acting a little, weird, as if you didn't have any idea. And to be honest with you, the cards were all in front of you and you should have known.
Files, have you openly displayed or lived a gay lifestyle in the last 5 years?
Yes, I have.
So has Elizabeth seen you in that lifestyle?
She's seen me
Yes.
at Halloween for the first time, and that's the only
And
time.
several
And that's the
times
only
nails.
time
Seen
she's
me.
seen you
Yes.
dressed as a woman
Yes.
or in any way acting as a woman was
Yes.
Halloween.
Yes.
So for all
That's not
intents and
true.
purposes, do you believe that Elizabeth thought that he was wearing a costume?
She might have thought that, but she's seen his nails before. He always used to get his nails done.
As he has them done today.
Yes.
Very polished, I might add. But they call you daddy,
Exactly.
and they have a certain image of daddy.
Yes.
And their image of daddy is not dressed in that dress except for on Halloween.
Exactly.
Could you leave that image intact for them?
Yes.
At least when you're in their presence?
Yes.
Would that be too much to ask?
No.
You willing to do that
Yes.
for the sake of the children?
Yes.
No, you're not.
So what about that, Mrs. Files?
He wouldn't give that up, no. He wouldn't give that up to see his kids now.
And I'm going to be honest with you guys. If it were me, I would give up anything to see my children. I would literally put the dress away, clip my nails down, and remove the polish if it meant that I got to spend time with my kids. But for whatever reason, she doesn't believe that he's willing to, keep those things hush-hush so that he can, experience life with his quote-unquote children until we maybe find out that he's not. And I feel like she is just kind of maybe just, a homophobe. That's all I could really say. But do you guys agree with me?
So
I
when
don't have to give it up as long as I don't do it in front of my girls.
So did
My
this
girls.
marriage go wrong on Halloween, or did it go wrong
It's been
long
going
before
wrong
then?
for the last few years because we can't get along for
Relationship's
nothing.
been going on for 8 years, and it's
8
been
years?
going.
I thought it was 5 years.
No, we've been together on and off for 8 years. She married my best friend.
She married your best friend?
Yes.
He wasn't your best friend. He was just.
Let me take a glass of
Somebody
water
you know.
on that one and let me keep, so I can keep from choking. What does he mean you married his best friend? Is he kidding?
I stopped seeing him.
We
and
broke
I-
up
Wait.
5 months and one
Let's
day,
start- let
and
me-
she went right
okay,
to
let
him
me
the
es-
very next day.
Let me
I did
establish
not.
something. Were you married to his best friend?
After almost a year, yes,
After a year of what?
of us dating,
The best friend.
yes.
You were married to the best friend before you married Mr. Mr.
Yes.
Files?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
And then how long were you married to him?
I was married to him for a year.
You married one man. Now you've married a second man in less than 4 years. You think that lifestyle is great for Elizabeth?
No, and that won't happen again. You learn from your mistakes, and I've learned.
But you want to
pretty
take
well.
away his parenthood because of his mistakes.
He's not their parent.
So, but he was a parent before.
Yeah, you tried.
And now when you find out that he's gay, he's no longer a parent.
Yeah, because I don't want that around us.
All right, what if the test shows he is the father?
Well, it won't, because I know whose it is.
Because now you know.
It won't. It won't.
Are you
Then why
saying,
didn't you
him.
tell me that when
you-
she was born?
are you saying
No,
then that you
you're-
lied to
Why
him?
didn't you tell me that in the very beginning?
You knew.
I believed she was mine.
'Cause
We
you
were
knew.
separated for 7 months. She was 7 months pregnant when I got with her. Plus, she
You
told
told me that she called you and told you that she was pregnant by you.
Right, but her family had told me at work.
Ms. Files, did you tell Mr. Files that you were pregnant?
Yeah.
Did you tell him that you believed he was the father?
No, I did not.
Yes,
You never told him that.
No.
yes,
Did you ever tell him that you believed he wasn't the father?
I told him that it
No,
was.
she did not.
What'd
Your
you tell
Honor.
him?
I told him that it was my first husband.
When
She
did you tell him that?
not.
Yes, I did. I was
When did you tell him
pregnant.
that? At the end of the marriage, now that you're about to end the marriage
No,
and you're
I
angry?
told him when we were together.
Before
So in
you
other
He
did
said no matter what, he
And
was
still,
said he
you
would love
cheated
her.
on me while we were married.
You have pictures of the child,
Yes,
and you want to keep the pictures.
yes.
And she has the dress.
No, I have the dress.
Oh, you have the dress.
Yes, I have some pictures of my girls.
How did you get this dress?
I kept it.
He took
Kept
it
it
along
when?
with everything else.
I kept it in my possession because
Since
I
Halloween?
since I left. I'm the one that had left her this last time.
Okay, so how did you
You're-
get the dress? Tell me.
I packed it in my stuff and took it with me.
So when
I
you were
paid for it.
Oh, that's why you took it, because you paid for it.
Plus, she would not give me my photos
Photos of the
Photos
child.
of what?
of Rebecca when she was in the hospital when she was first born.
Joe, I'm supposed to have the paternity test results. It was promised that they would be in by the conclusion of this hearing. Please go into my chambers and see if you have that envelope there, please.
Yes, ma'am.
What if he is the father? Did you answer that, Mrs. Files?
I would let him see Rebecca, but
you
it's
would
not
let
his
him
kid.
see Rebecca?
Yes, I would.
How often would you let him see Rebecca?
I don't know, whatever the court's ordered. It wouldn't be very often.
Well, the test results say that the probability of paternity for Garrett Files for this child is 99.97%. He could not be excluded as the biological father of Rebecca
I
Files.
don't think
You want to
so.
read it for yourself? Show it to her. Mr. Files,
I don't.
give him a Kleenex. So you think the test results are lying?
Oh, no.
So the results are wrong. You don't want them to be correct.
No, because it just proves that she cheated.
You're right.
I just don't believe it.
You don't believe it.
No.
Why don't you believe it? This is your husband. You didn't have sex with him?
Well, yes.
I'm ready to make my ruling.
Now she's over here finding out that this guy, her ex-husband, is the father of her children. And now she has to reconcile with the fact that 1, she cheated on him, 2, she married a gay man who she should have known was into dudes, and now has to allow her children to see somebody who, she doesn't agree with their lifestyle. And this all could have been avoided if she just realized that the signs were all there. I feel like it's really weird to me when situations like this arise and they don't, for whatever reason, know. I mean, he kind of was honest with her, I feel like, from the very beginning. So I don't understand what she's crying about. I mean, she did this to herself. Am I the only one who thinks that? What do you guys think about this?
Back in the matter of Files, Mrs. Files, you indicated to me that you have 2 photo albums there and that they are exact. I need to see those photo albums, please. Joe? This case has been a very sad situation. I understand how you were betrayed and deceived at marriage. And Mr. Files, that was not so nice of you to deceive her and to pretend that you were going to be a husband and that you were going to be a man, knowing that that was not where you were. I'm not asking you to talk. I'm not asking you to talk.
I don't agree with you, Judge Maybelline. He said that when he married her, he was true to the vows. And from what we know, he didn't sleep with anyone outside and was only true to her. She was the one who cheated. Now, obviously, I get it. If you don't like the fact that your man puts on your dress and wants to go out and drag for Halloween, I get that that's a problem for you. But I don't really think that he did anything that's very deceptive, because at the end of the day, they reproduced children. And there was a relationship there. And so I don't know if I fully agree with Judge Maybelline's take on this one. But what do you guys think?
Close your mouth. This is only my turn to talk. I listen to you. You listen to me now. I will appreciate it when 2 adults start to learn that when you enter into a relationship and bring children into it, that is more than just you. Thankfully, the test results are such that Mr. Files is the father. Because, Ms. Files, you're so angry over the situation, you would destroy that child's love. When you look at this photo album and these baby pictures of the birth and from the beginning, it was full of love, full of compassion, full of caring. The grandparents are there. Everybody is there at the hospital. It's a normal birth, normal childhood. You think Rebecca knows the difference? All she wants is to be loved. That's all she wants. That's all Elizabeth wants. And as long as Mr. Files is doing that, you can't take that from her. I am going to order you into mediation to work out a parenting plan for Rebecca. This court, based upon the paternity test, declares that Mr. Files is the natural father, and he therefore has rights as a natural father. And I know that if I leave it up to you to decide, you will not allow him to see the child. So I'm going to order you into mediation for purposes of working out a parenting plan for Rebecca's sake. In terms of the photo albums, what I'm going to do is to order that the photo albums be given to the possession of Mr. Files. And Mr. Files is ordered to make a copy of every picture in this larger photo album. Every picture, and give it back to Mrs. Files. Ms. Files, I'm giving it to him because you're so angry over the whole situation. I don't believe that you would do it. Regarding the dress, I'm going to award the dress to Mrs. Files. Mrs. Files, the bailiff will see to it that you get the dress. If you don't want it, sell it, give it away to Goodwill, do something wonderful Mr. Files, I think you owe Mrs. Files an apology for the deceit, perhaps. And you can start there to heal this relationship for the benefit of your children. That's the order of the court.
All rise.
Well, it looks like this judgment went an interesting way because at the end of the day, I find it really strange that she cares that much about the dress. I mean, the court order is that she gets the dress back. Okay, big whip. Who cares? I feel like what really mattered to her was that she didn't like the fact that he was into dudes. She felt deceived by it, and she didn't want her children to be exposed to anything like that. Now, I, of course, can understand that she has a choice and a right to want to expose her children to whatever she wants. The problem is that he's the father, and she has no right to remove any bit of visitation or relationship with the father. And being someone who's into dudes is not enough to remove that access to that. So in situations like this, I gotta say, I feel bad that both of them have to go through this, but the children are gonna suffer at the end of the day. But I want to know what you guys think about this, because she claims that she had no idea about his preferences. And I gotta say, if you didn't know or you had no clue about it, then it's kind of on you, because there's some people out there who can, make it look real good and everyone knows, hey, this is how it goes. But if you didn't know that this guy was totally down to get jiggy with the dudes, then you kind of did it to yourself, and it was a risk you were willing to take. So I want to know your thoughts on this. Let me know in the comments down below. Did you think that she was lying about not knowing, or did she know? And what are your thoughts on the case overall? Let me know in the comments down below.